Hey there guys, it's CyberUltra here. Today I want to do a little bit more casual of a video because I want to show you all something that I've noticed Nintendo has improved in ever since the Switch era started. This is a thing that a lot of people have talked about, but I still want to give my thoughts on it, particularly because of something recent that's happened. So before we get into it, I just wanted to say that I have a lot of bigger projects in the works that are going to take a little bit more time, which is why I decided to kind of have this video in between just to get something out there. So, as many people have noticed, ever since the Switch era started, Nintendo's marketing has gotten a lot better. Back in the Wii U era, we had a lot of pretty cringy commercials that showed kids trying to convince their parents to buy them a Wii U, and things sort of along those lines, and it didn't really appeal to anyone.
Mario and Peach together. Me and Gina together.
Kids generally don't like more childish things. They go more towards things that they find to be cooler, and seeing kids in a commercial isn't exactly the best way to convince kids, and it's also not the best way to convince adults to really be into your product, and that's why the Wii U failed so bad. There are tons of different issues, but that's a different topic for another video. But in terms of the marketing, everyone has already pointed out that they've improved a lot. For example, they started using adults more in these commercials, as well as they've shown the Switch in actual environments where you're going to use it. Showing people rather than telling them is the way to convince them. And showing people that, hey, you can take this Switch anywhere, you don't just have to play it on your TV, but you can come home, you can dock it, and really showcasing the system's uniqueness that it has over the competition is the way to sell a product like this, and they've improved a lot. But this is something that people have talked about for years and years, so why am I talking about this video? Well, I just noticed that recently there's something that has happened that's a really good way of demonstrating the shift between before and now. During the era of the Wii U, Nintendo was really trying to appeal to more casual players and people who aren't traditionally into video games, which is why the Wii Sports games had lots of marketing in that sort of way, trying to appeal to casuals. And even though it worked during the Wii era, by the time it was the Wii U era, that audience was long gone. So now we're back here. The Switch has been doing well for years. It's sold over 100 million units, and in the recent Nintendo Direct, they announced Nintendo Switch Sports. And this is where the key difference lies. So if you look at the marketing for Nintendo Switch Sports, it's actually significantly better, and even though it still leans into the advertising it as a sports game with motion controls, it does so much better of a job of convincing people, and I think it was a really good way of demonstrating how much Nintendo has changed since the Wii U era, which is why I kind of wanted to compare them in this video. So first, I'll show you a little clip of the Wii U era marketing for Wii Sports, and then I'll show you a clip of a recent trailer from Nintendo Switch Sports. So take a look.
We're losing family time. Losing isn't fun, is it?
No, not at all.
But upgrading to Wii U is. So check under your seats and check out Wii Sports Club. With Wii Sports Club, we can train and play and finally compete online against...
Nintendo Switch Sports. In this league, whoever has the most fun wins. Whether you're bowling trick shots, taking opponents for a swim, or serving L's in a squirrel suit. It's anyone's game. So grab your Joy-Con controllers and get ready to swing, kick, and spike your way to the top. At home or online.
So as you can see, there was a huge difference. The first one was really cringy and didn't really convince anyone to get the game. I mean, I don't know about anyone else watching this video, maybe that would convince you, but personally that just turns me away from being interested in the game. And then you have the second one for Nintendo Switch Sports, which is snappy, gets right to the point, shows what you can do, and markets the game in a more modern way. Now, you might be thinking, okay, the big difference there is that they've gotten rid of the families and it's just footage, but here's the thing, they still do trailers with families and they still show off the game in that sort of way. So here I'll show you another clip just to compare even further how even when they are using families and real people in these commercials, they're a lot more snappy and a lot better. So take a look.
Girls, you ready? Oh, hey, Dad.
Hey,
Papa's here.
come on, we have time for a game.
Maybe one game.
Let's go. Watch your serve. Oh, you get this, you win, Haven. Oh, nice. Good job.
You know what? Maybe volleyball's my game.
And I mean, there you have it. That's just the perfect comparison. They've improved a lot in this area, and I did want to point it out in this video. Now, there are tons of other ways in which Nintendo has also improved their marketing ever since the Switch era started, but I think I'll save those for another video, another time. As for today, I just wanted to point that out because I think with Nintendo Switch Sports specifically, when it was initially revealed, I was kind of scared that they would go back to that Wii era marketing that doesn't work anymore, but it's nice to see that Nintendo, even when advertising a game just like Wii Sports, has learned and has found better ways of showing it off. So with that said, I'm going to end the video. If you enjoyed it, make sure to like the video and subscribe. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you all in the next video.